So this happened quite some time ago, a little while before Halloween of 2020. I was talking to my parents, saying goodnight and stuff like that, when my mom and dad and I heard a bang coming from somewhere in our house. We dismissed it as one of my little brother's toys falling on our upstairs floor, so I went downstairs to go to bed and didn't really think anything of it. My family lives on one side of a duplex and my mom's parents live on the other. This is just a side note, but it's an important detail to the story. My bedroom is in the basement, so I was just chilling out down there by myself when I smelled this strange hint of something that seemed to be cheese with a little whiff of barf. I got up and searched our basement, found nothing, then decided to check over on my grandparents' side of the house by going through our basement door and into theirs. I walked into their cement walkway and got immediately overwhelmed with the same thing I had smelled in my house, only it was like 157 times stronger. I held my breath and ventured further into the basement. I nearly stepped in it, but I saw the cause of the smell just in time. It looked like soup was all over the concrete floor, which seemed very strange. I looked at one of the metal shelves full of food that was beside the mess, and saw a plastic soup bag split from top to bottom, so I turned on my heel and booted it back to my house. Now, I was panicking a little bit at this point, so I grabbed a mask, a pair of Crocs, and the little scented candle wax puck I had. I put the mask and the Crocs on and ran back to my grandparents' house. Carefully sidestepping the mess, I walked up the basement stairs to see if my grandparents were home. It turned out that they were on an evening walk and they didn't come back for a little while, so I went back downstairs and got 2 pairs of plastic gloves. I put 1 pair on my hands and, like I said earlier, I was panicked, so naturally, without thinking very hard about it, I then proceeded to put the second pair on my feet. Also, you should keep in mind that this soup smelled like someone threw up in an old Parmesan cheese container, so I wanted absolutely none of this stuff to touch me. I grabbed a garbage bag and a roll of paper towel and started to clean up the mess. After doing this for about 6 minutes, I heard the front door close and some people walk in. It was my grandparents. They walked in and they were just talking, so I kept quiet and continued wiping up the mess. I was about halfway through cleaning when I heard my grandmother. "You smell something?" They came downstairs and found me wiping up the moldy soup, and my grandmother told me that I didn't have to continue cleaning. I think she felt bad. We finished cleaning up, and I went home to bed, but that scarred me. I still can't smell Parmesan cheese without thinking of soup. A big thanks to Galaxy Specs for drawing the background. Links to their social media is in the description below. Sorry it took me so long to get this video out. I've been procrastinating on it a lot. However, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and turn on the notifications so that you know whenever I post a new animation.